Hi everyone. So what might your relationship with authority be? How do you contribute your unique gifts with an authority figure? How might it be influencing what it is that you choose to share and how you choose to share it? So this contemplation emerged in my daughter and my week this past week. And what we found was that it came through an essay preparation experience for her. So she had to write an essay in test conditions at school, and she had been preparing with research and exploring the topic leading up to that day. And it was a topic that she was really interested in. So she was finding herself, really spending a lot of time coming up with different perspectives around the topic and finding evidence and really spending a lot of time, the two of us, in conversation about this essay topic. And then one day she went to school and a couple of her friends asked the teacher for some help. And the teacher sent a sample essay response back to my daughter and her friends. And then my daughter came home, and that night, as she was sitting there trying to prepare a bit more for this essay, she had a mini meltdown. She started to feel very stressed. She was very emotional. She couldn't, she felt like she couldn't write the essay. She felt like she didn't have the right arguments. She felt like she didn't have the right perspectives, and she just didn't know which topic to do now. And it all kind of was very emotional in that moment. And then the emotions sort of passed through, which it does, as there's a saying that emotion is energy in motion. And when it naturally subsided, we started to explore what had happened, in the lead up to this. And we started to see that the example of the essay responses that was shared by the teacher, which we imagine was shared with great intention around trying to be helpful. But the way my daughter had received that experience was that she felt like she wasn't doing it right, and that the teacher expected something different to what was coming to my daughter in terms of where her own creativity was really being sparked. And so it started to be like my daughter was trying to second guess what the teacher wanted. And in that second guessing experience, my daughter completely closed down. It's like she started to feel a bit paralyzed in her ability to act and to write and to create, because she was second guessing, is this what the teacher wants? Is it not what the teacher wants? And so it was very, very interesting, that whole experience of how we may be interacting and influenced by our authority figures. And it made me, really contemplate the dynamic of authority in our workplaces and how it might be that we see the authority figures around us. And how is it that maybe somewhere there, are we looking to the authority to give us permission to be creative? How might we really be stepping into our own creative perspectives when we may be wanting to meet the expectations of the authority around us? And who does that really benefit in the end? If we are paralyzed in not really contributing our unique essence and our unique gifts to those around us because of how we might be almost, conditioned to relate to those authority figures around us in our lives. Thanks very much for spending this time with me, and may you have a magical work day every day.